Schreiber, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Busting Loose, Barbara Rhoades, from Family Feud, Richard Dawson, from the Bob Newhart Show, Marcia, Wallace, as we play the star-studded big money match game PM. And now, here's the star of the match game PM, Gene Renner.
Listen, are y'all ready? Who's all right, let's get on with it here and say hello to Chuck Buttermeyer and Naomi Phillips. I'd like to find out a little bit about each of you. We welcome both of you. And Naomi, let's begin with you. Tell us your life story, if you would, please, or anything you want to say.
I'm a steno for the city of San Diego. I have 4 children, 3 grandchildren, and that's just about all I can say.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. You look wonderful to me and certainly not old enough to be a grandmother. You
Thank
must
you.
be 12 when you were married. No? Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, I hope I look like you when I'm 29.
Oh, thank you.
Chuck, what about you?
Well, I'm a paramedic for the Los Angeles City Fire Department, and
Emergency. You're okay, Chuck.
I live in Orange County, and I have a hobby of magic and swimming.
Here on Match Game PM, each of you have 3 opportunities to match as many of the beautiful people as you possibly can. And the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and will go on to play that big money super match, which can pay off over $10,000. Here we go. All right, my dear Naomi, you may have A or B.
B.
You want B?
Yes.
Anything you say is okay with me. Richard Dawson said, outside the studio today, I met a weird guy. He actually tried to sell me a nude picture of blank. Almost ready, Naomi. I'll read it to you slowly while they're doing it. Richard Dawson said, you know who he is. He's the one in the middle there.
Hi.
He said, outside the studio today, I met a weird guy. He actually tried to sell me a nude picture of blank.
Howard Cosell.
Of who?
Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. Listen, I don't think you're going to win any points with that answer, but I think it's very funny now that I think about it and try to visualize it.
You do want one of those. They're hard to get.
They are hard to get.
I'm trying to get one.
I'll trade you 3 Burt Reynolds for one of Howard Cosell there. What do you say?
Say he tried to sell him a nude picture of Charles.
Of Charles. Okay, Brett?
Well, this man didn't know about his reputation. He tried to sell him a nude picture of Burt Reynolds.
Of Burt Reynolds, yeah. Okay.
Keeping the bubbling answers going here. Brett.
Of Brett. I would, too. I'd buy one of those.
I would certainly buy one of Brett's.
Yeah.
Do you have any, though?
I got some good ones.
No. Now, Barbara, we're up to you.
Well,
He actually tried to sell me a nude picture of...
I have no explanation. Brett.
Of Brett. Okay.
Yes.
Why buy it when he can get it free?
Well, I
I don't think we're going to explore the subject any further. Now.
Since she's been eating bamboo shoots, she's really come alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
The guy said to me, do you have any nude pictures of yourself? And I said, no. And he said, do you want to buy some?
Of me. You. Okay. Marcia, darling.
Gene,
oh,
my sweet.
Sweetheart.
Now, I felt probably Brett was the definitive answer, but she is my dear, dear friend, and I won't be a party to that. But I'll poke a little humor at you any day. Gene,
Never.
Oh.
I do have a beautiful body, but
I'm
you will
sure
never
you
see
do.
it.
You've told me many times.
What did she say?
Now, for this question, we all have to take off our clothes. No, I'm only kidding. Stop. Hold everything. Mildred phoned the psychiatrist. Doctor, come quick. My husband's up on the roof and he won't come down. He thinks he's a blank. Trust your first instinct and away we go. Now, Mildred phoned the psychiatrist. She says, Doctor, come quick. My husband's up on the roof and he won't come down. He thinks he's a...
TV antenna.
Very good. Good, simple answer, yeah. TV antenna, that ain't bad. You know that, Avery?
Well, it's in the right arena. I think that it won't come down, eh? He thinks it's a chimney.
Very good.
Sorry.
That's very good. TV antenna and chimney are two very good answers.
Do you know that Avery and I keep matching? It makes me very nervous. I said chimney, too.
Really?
What do you suppose?
You think one is cribbing the answer from the other?
No.
Certainly not.
Moving along with some of the exciting answers on the top row, weather vane.
Weather vane. A gilded rooster?
Yes.
Something like that?
Exactly.
A gilded rooster. That's beautiful, yes. Doctor, come quick. My husband's up on the roof and he won't come down. He thinks he's a...
This is a little strange, but nobody said I had to be sane on this show, right?
Right.
747.
747. You are insane, my dear.
Well,
But attractive.
Thank you.
Got good skin, nice hair.
Richard gave me a candy bar, made me a little crazy.
I see. What are you doing to her? You giving that little girl candy?
The old, do you want some candy, little girl?
Yeah.
Would you like a walnut-o?
No thanks. I'm on to
How
you.
about a TV antenna?
TV antenna. One for Chuck. Marcia,
Jean.
show us your aerial.
Oh. The vapors.
She's on cable.
Yeah. I'll just have to show you my weather vane, hon.
Weather vane. Well, that's okay. Weather vane was good. All things up on the roof were all right. So there's the end of round one. It's 1-0 in favor of Chuck. Round two coming up after this. Hello, carry on. Bing. Now, Chuck, you're ahead. We're going to ask you to go first this time. You have A or B.
I think I'll take B for Buttermeyer.
B for Buttermeyer. Hey. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said,
How about a walnut-o?
It's been 53 years since my wife retired from the burlesque show. To this day, she won't take off her clothes without blank. Okay?
Oh, I got it.
Right.
I got it.
Okay. Chuck Buttermeyer. Buttermeyer.
Famous name.
Famous name. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, oh, been 53 years since my wife retired from the burlesque show, and to this day she won't take off her clothes without blank.
Music.
Music. Bam, bam, bam. Yes.
Well, I thought you wouldn't take it off without a hot drummer. But, having worked those rooms, music.
Music it is. One for Chuck. You got a hot drummer there?
I used to have. But times have changed. The war is over. I said without being paid.
Without being paid. Oh.
Strippers, you know.
That's
Take
right.
it off, party boys.
Man. Hello, Chuck.
I love music, but I couldn't think of music with... that was the last thought I had. You know, Shostakovich didn't...
Yes, of course.
But I chose without the male nurse saying, take it off.
Aha.
Okay? Like that.
All right. I don't understand. I'm getting to understand Charles less and less each day, but it's all right.
You're getting healthy. It's
Yes.
okay.
How are you today?
Just fine, thank you.
Good. You look grand.
Thank you.
Would you like to play?
Well, yes.
Good.
I know what would make me take my clothes off.
What? Music. You're up to three, Chuck. Now,
In that case,
would you please... How can you not? You can't pass up an opportunity. Let's say, what do you say,
Could if
Mark?
you were tasteful.
Yes.
Which you're not.
Of course not.
Well, I was a little too specific. I said she wouldn't take him off without a drum roll.
A drum roll?
Yeah.
It's in the family of music. Not an exact match.
Or an egg roll.
Rumpa. No, there. All right, Naomi, you want A or B? A? Okay, fine. A is all right with me. Anything you say. Unlucky Louie said, my lousy luck. I went on a diet. A month later, I lost 3 inches. Unfortunately, it was off my blank.
One answer.
Wrong.
Oh, it's very nice.
Unlucky Louie said, my lousy luck. I went on a diet. A month later, lost 3 inches. Unfortunately, it was off my blank. Now, it's a very easy, straightforward answer. Now, do it. Hello, Naomi. How are the kids?
Fine.
And the grandkids?
Fine.
Good. Unlucky Louie said, my lousy luck. I went on a diet, and a month later, I lost 3 inches. Unfortunately, it was off my blank.
And I really should know.
You have to say something before the buzzer sounds, then your time will have expired.
Nick.
Nick. Okay, she said Nick.
Oh,
now there's some,
well, you can't remember.
I've seen some terrific answers over here, and we'll see what happens. She said Nick.
Tongue.
Tongue. Okay, that was most unfortunate. What do you say?
Well, I started to say eyes, but then I thought that's silly,
That
right?
is silly, yes.
So I said nose.
Nose? Okay, so far we have tongue and nose, Charles.
He got a hernia because his head fell through his collar. Because he lost 3 inches on his neck.
I tell you, I really don't understand this show. I do not understand this show. Hello there.
Hi.
Have you got the definitive answer?
Gee, I don't know. I don't have any of those, though.
No, you
Is that
don't.
it?
No, so far it hasn't happened in my judgment.
Oh, good. I said, being a tall person aware of this sort of thing, I said that he lost it in his height. He got short.
There's an answer. I lost 3 inches. Unfortunately, it was off my height.
Or his heels.
Yes. Now,
Being a short person, I'd say the height.
now, Marcia.
This seems to be the definitive answer. And
Okay. Yeah. Now. Here we go. This is the third and final round. The score is 3-1. Chuck, you're ahead, so we'll ask you to go first.
I'll try B again.
B. All right. Now, here we go. The mad scientist said.
Pardon?
I said. The mad scientist said.
Now, you're too short. Move on.
I just crossed an elephant with a bunny rabbit. Are you listening to me? Crossed an elephant? I just crossed an elephant with a bunny rabbit. You know what I got? An elephant that blinks like a bunny. That's what I got. You don't play, you don't play. You don't play.
Let's see.
Brett, Charles, and Marcia.
Bunny rabbit. You know what I got? An elephant that, like a bunny.
Got it? Yeah, right. Right? Now let's get on with it. Chuck, you ready?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good one.
Man scientist said I just crossed an elephant with a bunny rabbit. You know what I got? An elephant that blanks like a bunny.
Well, I'm going to say mates like a bunny.
Mates?
Mates. M-A-T-E.
Mates like a bunny. Okay, Brett, what do you say?
I said makes love like a...
All right, there's one for him.
Mates or multiply.
Mates or multiplies. And what do you say?
next love.
There it is. All right. Now, Chuck's got all 6, Naomi. That means you've got to match the 5 remaining ones you haven't matched in order to achieve a tie. That's the best you can do is get a tie. Say, did you hear about the new cabinet post created especially for Billy Carter?
No.
Well, from now on, he'll be Secretary of Blank. Yeah. All right. New cabinet post for Billy Carter. From now on, he'll be Secretary of
You
Blank.
wasted your time. I don't play.
Oh, you don't? Okay. All right, Naomi, here we go. This new cabinet post created especially for Billy Carter. From now on, he'll be Secretary of...
Brewery Department.
Brewery. Beer. Okay. Beer is what she said. What do you say, Avery? You got to match them all
Secretary of Beer.
Beer. There's one for you. Score is 6-2. Brett?
I wouldn't let you down on beer.
Beer. Score is 6-3. Now, she's rolling. Okay, Barbara, show us your beer.
I certainly wouldn't let her leave.
Beer. 6-4 is the score. Richard?
Yeah, the initials of that particular thing is an excellent thing. I said beer.
Beer. Yeah. Score is 6-5. You got to match Marcia to stay in the game. What? What do you say?
I said booze.
Good. Booze. Gotta make Chuck win the game. All right, right on the blue spot. It's a pleasure to meet you, Naomi.
Nice to be on this show.
We thank you very much for being with us on Match Game PM. Naomi Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, there she goes. While we're spinning her off, we'll spin these messages up for you. There you are. Here we go, Chuck. Time now for this big money super match where you can win over $10,000. And to do that, we have 2 audience matches for you here. And whatever you win in the audience matches will be multiplied by 10. That'll be the final dollar figure you'll be playing for. Not too long ago, we polled a studio audience in this very building. We said, write down your best answer to this. Goodbye, blank. If you match the answer they gave us most often, you get $500, $250 for their second most popular response, and $100 for the third, and 3 of the 6 can help.
Richard, please.
What Queen Isabella said. Goodbye, Columbus.
Goodbye, Columbus.
Brett.
Brett.
What Greer Garson said. Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Wow. Charles.
What my mother said when I went to New York. Goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye, Charlie.
3 good answers.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Goodbye, Charlie. And goodbye, Columbus are the 3. Chuck, do you want one of those, or do you want to give us one of your own?
I'm going to take Goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye, Charlie. All right.
That's what Charles said.
That's what Charles said. You're going to take that. That's what we're looking for up here.
And that's what I'll be doing.
Goodbye. Yes. I'm afraid so, Chuck. But let's go through the motions here anyway and find out if Goodbye, Charlie is up there. May we see the $100 response? Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
It's hello, Yellow Brick.
All right, may we see the $250 number? Goodbye, Columbus. Here's the last chance for Goodbye, Charlie. You think it's going to be there? All right, slide it, please. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. That was Brett's answer. Yeah. Well, listen, Chuck, you got another shot at it here. I'm sorry you didn't win anything, but you got another shot at the big money here. May we see the next one, please? All right, you want to slide? That's it. Thank you. Live and blank. All right, call them out now, one at a time.
Richard again, please.
Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Brett.
Live and let live.
Avery.
Live and love.
Live and love are the 3. Live and love, live and let live, and live and learn are the 3. Now, you can choose one of those. Think it over. Whatever you think.
Live and let live.
Live and let live. Okay, let's see if he's up there in the big money. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Live and learn is there. All right, let's go up the ladder and look at the $250 number. Live and let die.
James Bond.
James Bond movie.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
right. Very good. All right, may we see the big one, please? You got it. Very good. Now, Chuck, you've won $500. We multiply that by 10. It gives you about $5,000 to shoot for. And we want to give you that $5,000, but you've got to match one celebrity to collect. You must name one now.
I'm going to go with Richard.
Okay, here we go. Good luck to you. Stand on the blue dot there. And this is it. It's worth $5,000. Get your ESP flowing over to him. See if you can come up with the same answer. Blank paper. Blank paper. Okay, Chuck, give us the same answer that Richard's already written on that card. We give you $5,000. What do you say?
A couple of them, but I'm going to go with newspaper.
Newspaper. All right. Seems logical to me.
What was the other one?
What was the other?
Paper.
Toilet paper? You see the headlines now?
Yeah.
Read all about it in the news.
Congratulations, Chuck. While you're celebrating, we want you to see these messages. I'm Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us next week here on Match Game PM. Are you happy? Yeah, he's happy. Join us.